he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
The Apex Predator is so dangerous in so many ways that what you said earlier, Corey, is more than accurate. Randy Orton can slither his way into an opponent's mind and then end it all with one RKO.
Randy Orton does unbelievable things. When he hears the voices in his head, the Viper's opponents must try to escape the psychological torture and at all costs, stay far away from the RKO.
Oh, what a DDT! Wow!
This one's over.
That'll mess up the back of your neck. Ooh, nasty impact.
What does Randy Orton need to do now? You can bet this is not how he drew this one up.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys. And when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. DDT!
Here we go, guys.
Oh, man. The Undertaker looking to bury another victim. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Here we go. The Undertaker is setting it up. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
DDT!
Avoids trouble there.
And there are those biting, icy eyes, the venomous look of Randy Orton.
What a stomp!
Good grief!
Suplex.
Undertaker looking mortal here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
If his opponent somehow wins this thing, you could likely go back to this moment as the turning point of the match.
Over the years, we've come to expect these bursts of greatness from him.
Harsh impact. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Randy Orton is one of the most dominant competitors in WWE history with few weaknesses. Corey.
We know what's coming next.
Oh boy, do we ever.
Good night. And there it is, boys.
You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory. Corey brought up Orton's many shoulder injuries earlier, and my quick research corroborates that. He suffered one just 6 months into his career and has been out of action as recently as 2016 due to shoulder issues.
Well, even if you don't re-injure the Apex Predator's shoulder, it's still smart to target it, as you'll drastically reduce the effectiveness of his RKO.
DDT!
Wow, I thought he was a goner. And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Wow, can't believe The Undertaker got out of that one.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way. Over the years, we've come to expect these bursts of greatness from him.
In the lead-up to WrestleMania 34, we had no evidence of The Undertaker making an appearance, and despite desperate attempts by John Cena to bait him, the dead man remained in the darkness until the very last second.
Recalling WrestleMania 34, Michael, you said The Undertaker waited till the last second. For a long time, we were left to wonder if we had seen the last of The Undertaker in a match. We wondered if John Cena would get away with not only questioning the mystique of the Phenom, but also questioning his manhood.
But if his career has taught us anything, it's that the dead man will continue to emerge when we least expect it. Bravado made way for fear rather quickly inside of Cena once he heard that gong echo through New Orleans.
Counter here.
And here comes Orton. What is it that The Undertaker is looking to do to change his luck at this point?
His hopes of winning this match appear to be dwindling in a hurry.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in.
Orton out of nowhere.
Can he finish him off?
For the pin and the win!
Yes!
3. And Randy Orton is your winner.
Now let's look back at that amazing action.
That match wasn't very memorable, but the superstar showed a couple of glimpses of doing some good things.
The Apex Predator, the Viper.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about. Every WWE competitor is spectacular to watch, but when The Undertaker competes, it's an event.
Well, he's got the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history and has the in-ring dominance to back it up.
He wants to do this in the ring.
This Phenom, The Undertaker, was invincible for 21 WrestleManias, 21 victories. It's a streak that will never be duplicated by any WWE superstar ever again. For over 2 decades, The Undertaker was perfect in sports entertainment's grandest stage.
Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. I don't think he expected to be in this position here. This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum. Reflecting on The Undertaker's streak, even though the Dead Man's WrestleMania record has a couple blemishes on it now, any match against The Undertaker on the grandest stage holds a significant place on the show.
Undertaker's turned any match against him into the marquee match of WrestleMania. He's the spectacle within the pinnacle of this business. No superstar has ever been as synonymous with WrestleMania as The Undertaker.
A long way up.
Oh my God! That creates a big opening here.
Randy Orton might be the most successful third-generation wrestler in WWE history. The Orton family has been a fixture in wrestling for over 50 years, competing in main events from the 1960s all the way to today.
Yeah, Cole, it all started with Randy Orton's grandfather, Bob Orton Sr., who competed in the NWA and AWA, even took on Bruno Sammartino in New York City.
You both started the Orton family tree with the discussion of Bob Orton Sr., but Randy's father, Cowboy Bob Orton, has an impressive pedigree too as a WWE superstar, including being in Roddy Piper's corner during major matches at the first 2 WrestleManias.
As great as his father and grandfather were, Randy brought the Orton name to even greater heights with multiple WrestleMania main events and over a dozen WWE Championship reigns.
Now back to the ring. We've seen this before, guys,
And it's not good, I can tell you that.
right up against his face.
Come on.
Shoulders down, this could be it. This one's far from over.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The tombstone drives Undertaker's opponent straight into the canvas. This devastating version of a pile driver has led the Phenom to countless victories and multiple championship reigns. Oof!
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Boom, what impact! The Undertaker in a very unfavorable position here. Corey, for more than 26 years, the tombstone has been the ultimate finishing maneuver. For the dead man, the move has signified the end of rivalries and in some cases the end of careers, like we saw at WrestleMania 26, when Undertaker defeated the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
The tombstone from The Undertaker exhibits the Phenom's enormous physical strength, and it means that his opponent is going down, all the way down to the count. And here comes Orton.
A long way up.
Oh my God!
This one is over.
But now, can Undertaker capitalize?
I can tell you, nobody's happy about it. One of the most decorated champions in WWE history, Randy Orton, looking to add to his legendary status tonight.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
Randy Orton has over 15 years of experience in WWE, and he hasn't slowed down a step.
Yeah, if anything, the Vipers become even more proficient with that devastating RKO.
Ooh, what impact!
The Undertaker has been a boxing and mixed martial arts enthusiast for decades. You can see the influence those disciplines have had on the Phenom in the way he pummels his opponents when he's competing in a WWE ring. It's difficult to choose which is more lethal, the dead man's strikes or his submission moves.
He wants to do this in the ring. The Phenom has been seen in the crowd in many high-profile championship matches in boxing and mixed martial arts. It was in the early 2000s when Undertaker began to incorporate elements of the sweet science in the octagon into his offensive arsenal.
Yeah, as if The Undertaker wasn't intimidating enough. You know someone has a passion for fighting styles when they go from watching it on television and going to events to actually training in those disciplines. I'm happy to be sitting right here. Thank you very much.
When the bell tolls and the flames of hell burn, that means the man known as the Lord of Darkness, the Dead Man, and the Phenom is on his way. The mighty Undertaker is the greatest force in this industry and the collector of souls.
Back now inside the ring. Look who we got here.
Now we got a party.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. You never know when evil will appear, Byron. We witnessed that when Undertaker emerged from the darkness for the 900th episode of SmackDown Live. It was here the dead man proclaimed he was back. Don't think that...
Shoulders down, rolled up.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
We got... Look.
Here is your winner. He is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Here comes the Undertaker with a flying clothesline.
Beautiful technique.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Big backdrop.
That'll hurt. DDT.
Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
What an uppercut!
DDT!
That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Oh, what is this about?
This isn't your match. Oh boy, he is rolling.
The Undertaker is the most... Well, that goes down
For the win!
Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this. Just powered out.
Drop kick!
At the arm.
I was calling the action at WrestleMania 30 and was just as stunned as everyone watching around the world when The Undertaker streak came to a chilling end. It's amazing how The Undertaker's spirit became even more powerful following the loss to Brock Lesnar.
I think those are two things we never thought we'd see. One was the streak being broken, and two, if it were to be broken, that somehow the Phenom would return more... Oh my goodness!
Stone pile driver. What's he gonna do now?
That'll likely do it, Michael.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Randy Orton's in a world of hurt.
And the Viper needs to rally quick.
You have to wonder how much longer he can go on like this.
He has got to do something quick. Randy Orton is slipping, but he still might have an RKO in his back pocket. Beautiful technique.
Boom, what impact.
Whoa, The Undertaker dodged that one. Lights out. DDT connects.
Irish whip.
We know it.
The Viper strikes again. Down they go. The Viper strikes again. I love an earth-shaking power slam. The Viper strikes again. I love it.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh! Can he finish him off here?
Randy Orton looking to end this. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Here we go. The Undertaker is setting it up. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Not so fast.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
No trouble getting out of that one.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down. Look at the hype from the Phenom.
Oh, what a DDT. Wow.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
Vintage Randy Orton.
What a comeback.
Whoa, The Undertaker dodged that one.
Oh, nasty impact. Nailed it.
Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup.
Oh, the referee better get a hold of things.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Harsh impact.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question about it, Cole.
These superstars going all out in this matchup.
Things are about to go from bad to worse.
Wow, we might just be witnessing the end of The Undertaker.
One, two, three. Yes! Takes it! Now let's take a look back at some of the great action.
I know the match was solidly entertaining, but I really hope these guys would take it to the next level.
He is the Apex Predator.
Clothesline!
To go up against The Undertaker, a superstar needs to realize that they're rolling the dice with their career. The Dead Man's the most fierce, pure striker our business has ever known, and is just waiting to make another opponent famous. Every WWE competitor is spectacular to watch, but when The Undertaker competes, it's an event.
Oh, he's got the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history and has the in-ring dominance to back it up.
Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
He's been gambling quite a bit here tonight. There's plenty of reward that goes along with being outside the ring as much as he has been, but there's a ton of potential risk.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand. Drop kick with precision. He wants no part of the outside.
Ooh, what impact. Randy better not lose focus on what matters, and that's winning this match.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Undertaker looking mortal here. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him. You gotta believe this one's over. Randy Orton was just one step behind there, guys. Orton needs to regroup, and fast. He could be in dire straits in a hurry. This might be it. Oh, my. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh, Cole, I think we know what the Viper's doing.
Yeah, Randy Orton was in position.
Whoa! What's he going to do now?
For a few years, Randy Orton brought his career to even greater heights by aligning with the Authority as their personally appointed face of the WWE. Oh, and he reverses it. With a big boot.
On the mark. Michael mentioned Randy Orton as the face of the WWE, given his long history aligning with Triple H. It made perfect sense for the game to give the Viper preferential treatment in events and a lengthy world title reign.
Gentlemen, it was so much more than their history that made Randy Orton the face of WWE. Randy Orton has the look, style, and the attitude of a champion, and that's why Triple H made him the centerpiece of the Authority for so long.
Here he goes.
And RKO! But he's running on fumes. Here's the cover.
Being a sports entertainer for over 25 years. We'll take it. That's it. The match is over. These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
Here is your winner. He is the Apex Predator, the Viper.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a blast to watch.
Man, I am so excited to see Kalisto in some high-flying action tonight.
You won't be safe in the ring or even above it tonight. All the way up and around the world. Oh!
It's common knowledge that a smaller superstar like Kalisto should be no match for some of the giants in WWE.
Should being the operative word there, Michael. We've seen Kalisto defeat big men before who should have beat him.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Byron mentioned how Kalisto has wins over some of WWE's largest men, and that fact puzzles me. Simple physics tells us that Kalisto should be an easy W for the mammoths of WWE.
Well, it seems like Kalisto doesn't follow the rules of physics, Corey.
Going for the cover. for a kick out.
He may only stand 5'6", but you can't measure the size of a superstar's heart.
Kalisto is an instant hit on NXT with his signature Lucha chant. I'd perform it for you guys, but I got a bit of a sore throat.
Big E with the excellent move to get out.
Beautiful technique.
Big E starting to slow down a bit here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful. The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change. Michael, I know you couldn't do Kalisto's chant before, but I can. I can't believe it. He just kicked out.
Hey, I guess you never know. Big punch finds its mark.
Whoa, Kalisto got out of the way there.
All the way up and around the world.
Oh, the old head scissor.
One of the defining moments in Big E's career came as part of the New Day. What began at SummerSlam 2015 and a second stint as WWE Tag Team Champions turned into an incredible 484-day dominant reign as the best tag team on the planet.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. Oh, that'll mess up the neck.
I don't know if anyone thought the previous record for longest reigning tag team champions held by... On the move!
Picking up speed.
Oh, he's making a statement here with this attack.
Incredible elevation from the big man.
Nice. Shut it down.